Oliver, and welcome back to Feed the Beast presents the Dw20 116 Modpack, and yes, Java wants to update. Anyway guys, it's Friday, yay, it's the weekend. But just to be on the safe side, I may not be able to get a recording out on Monday. I've got one or two things going off this weekend and Monday morning, so Monday's episode might be a bit late or not appear, so just to let you guys know that that could be a thing. Hopefully Wednesday shouldn't be a problem, Friday shouldn't be a problem either, but Monday could be. Alright, so if there's not an episode after Monday, I apologise in advance, but things and stuff get in the way sometimes. Anyway guys, let's continue. You might be wondering where I am. Well, I did a little bit of off-camera exploring and I came across this biome. I am not too far away from my base. My Viking base is down here. Now this is a default world, bear in mind, because there's no biomes or plenty or anything like this, but I've never actually come across a biome like this. This is a Magellan biome. I know it's nothing special, but I wanted to show you. And I think, from the looks of the types of trees that are around, I think it's from the dynamics mod, if I'm not mistaken. The integrated dynamics, where you have these Maryland trees and whatnot that you can get. And I just think it's brand new. I don't think I've ever seen a biome specific for this particular mod. Let me know if I'm wrong. I can't say I've ever seen anything like this. If you guys have, please, feel free to correct me. But it's full of these blue orchids and a few other little plants and whatnot. But also the water as well changes. You can see how it changes there and how it looks in that astral sorcery mini temple thing. These are just normal oak wood, but the leaves are a little bit darker as well. I don't know, I just thought this was kind of cool and I wanted to share this with you. Because, like I say, I was out just doing a little bit of exploring and came across a couple of villages, and there was another nether temple and whatnot. But there was also another, what do we call it, place as well. Pillager, the technical terms, Pillager Tower. I don't know if there's actually anything in here. I can't remember if I actually checked this one or not. Just bear with me. Looks like it's not going to be. It's gonna be a pain. Nope, there's nothing here. Okay, that's fair enough. That's fine. So yeah, like I said, I just wanted to kind of show you this. I thought this was kind of cool. Hey, little baby rabbit. Bye, baby rabbit. So yeah. Anyway, guys, let's head back to base. And yes, my bed is actually inside my Viking place. So let's call the elevator. Bing, and we'll go down to the ground floor. I do like this. I really do like this. There we go. And as you can see, I'm all moved in. Well, there's one or two pieces that I haven't actually moved as of yet, but the majority of it is here. So yeah, let me just. I'm still trying to figure out where things go and what. You know what it is. You move into a new place and you can never find anything. So let me just dump the majority of this lot away. I'm just gonna dump it in here so I never find it again. A couple of diamonds. There we go. Excellent. And we can quite easily put the chests in that one. Like I said, you move into a new place and you never find anything again. So yeah, there we go. We are fully moved in. All my machines, all my chests, my storage drawers, and then some. Oh yes, I did actually add a storage drawer with another void upgrade as well, just to get rid of the excess of the substrate, which we will need in the future if we continue on with mechanism for the pellets and whatnot. but for now I don't need them. So yeah, let's just get on with today's episode, which will be the digital miner, hopefully. So I've done a little bit of off-camera work for this as per normal. I've gone ahead and made a load of the atomic alloys. Now, I know I haven't done this on camera, but to be quite honest, it is fairly boring to do. So what you need is a reinforced alloy, which is a diamond, and the basic infused alloys. And you use the metallurgic infuser, this guy, to make them. Then what you need to do is get yourself some enriched iron, which is diamond again, and obsidian dust, and that's a 1-to-1 situation. The reinforced alloy is a 2-to-1 situation, so you need 2 diamond dust per that. So yeah, you really do need the enchantment, enchanted stuff, not the, yeah, enriched stuff. Why do I always say enchanted instead of enriched? I don't know, sorry about that. And then recipe, there we go. And then you can mix them together to make the atomic alloys. Like I say, it's all done in this machine. It's pretty much the same, so I didn't want to bore you on camera with that. If I've done wrong, let me know in the comment section. If you want to watch the boring stuff, then we can sit here and watch it in silence. So yeah, I've done a lot of preparation work here, so this should be everything I need for the digital miner, I hope, because this is the recipe for it here. So this is the kind of items that we need first, so we can get this. This should be for the robot and the personal chest. So this requires a load of steel, a couple of chests, a basic, and a bit of glass, and that can go there. That should be enough for the robot, which is going to be like this. And these are reinforced obsidian ingots, which are made in the osmium compressor, again with that refined dust that I was talking about earlier. But you just put some obsidian or something like that, or obsidian-like in here, osmium-like, but not obsidian, osmium-like, and then that turns into liquid osmium, and then with the refined dust you get the refined ignite, and it's a 1-to-1 basis. Oh yes, to make the refined, I went through this, didn't I? Yeah, but you need obsidian dust, which is made with obsidian as well. Sorry, I didn't go through that bit, did I? But there's the little robot. That's taken some power off me, which is fine, no problem there. This thing can be used on its own devices. I mean, look at that little guy in my hand there. Pretty cool. But for this purposes, we need it for the miner itself. So now we need 2 atomic teleportation cores, even not atomic, and that's made with diamonds and lapis and all sorts of little bits and pieces. Gold, easy enough to make, just 2 of them. Then we need a couple of logistical sources, which is one of the easiest things to do, just a piston, an iron, very very easy. So we just need a couple of them again, so 1 and 2, and that should be pretty much everything. We just need to kind of put that there. What am I missing? A couple of teleportation cores, that there and that there, and there you go. That's the digital miner. That is it. It's a lengthy build, it's an expensive build, but it's not as complicated as a lot of people make it out to be. Not to my mind anyway. Let me know what you think. Do you think this is a complicated build? I mean, like I say, this requires a bit of resources, a lot of diamonds, but it's easy enough to do. So there you go, there's the digital miner. So last thing I want to do is make this. Now this is the recipe for, and I didn't put it in my bookmarks, if I go to the mechanism and put spit in it, or maybe even speed, and you get the speed upgrades. There you go. not the speed upgrades. I don't want the speed upgrades, but that's how you make the speed upgrade. You want the energy upgrades, which are similar in them. Let's have a look. Energy. We'll get there eventually. There we are. The energy upgrade, which is gold dust in the middle, 2 glass, and infused alloy. And as you saw, the speed upgrades, which is osmium dust in the middle. So I'm going to make 8 of these guys, and then that should about do it for the digital miner. But before we leave the crafting area, I also made a load more of the refined obsidian ingots, as you can see here, and I think you know what I'm going to be doing. 24 of them. That's a big hint and how everything was laid out. We have, there you go, the refined obsidian armor plate. 12 armor, 4 toughness, 1 knockback resistance. And then again for the helmet, 5 armor, 4 toughness, 1 knockback. And then for the boots, 5 armor, 4 toughness, 1 knockback. And then lastly, we just need the trousers, or the leggings in this case. And that's 8 armor, 4 toughness, and 1 knockback resistance. A little bit of an upgrade from what I'm wearing. Now, fortunately, because on my jetpack, I can't wear the chest plate, but I've still got it just in case, because I can still wear it as and when we go to the dungeons, because I don't need my plate. But as you can see, I've got a full armor set now, and I'm all purpled up. And yeah, I think they've actually altered the design a little bit. It looks a little bit more scaly, and I've got a little bit more nose and cheek protection there. And the back looks fairly decent. Yeah. So come at me, mobs. But yeah, like I say, I don't actually need that. So yeah, let me just put that away in there for now. I don't need that iron on me. So let's go and set up the digital miner. It is dark. Let's do this in the brightness of things. And boom, perfect. And let's go over here where I've left the majority of the Airs Nova stuff. And in case you're wondering, the gems are doing fantastic. As you can see, 636 of them, with having this constantly providing the gem infusers, or whatever you want to call them, and then 9 AM me coming in doing a little bit of gardening, farming, whatever you want to call it. Everything else is left over here, including the notebook and the spells book. And the spells book seems to have altered a bit. Cool. But yeah, everything else, as you can see, is gone, apart from my wind turbines, which I'm going to leave here. Probably might have brought some extra wires, but we'll see if we can do this without. Let's see if I can connect that. That's the wrong way, of course it is, but yeah, we should be able to do this. There we go, we've got a connection point, because the side points, these green areas, are power in, and they should be providing power to this. Excellent. So I can put some upgrades in, and I should be able to put in 8 speed upgrades, so it shouldn't need as much power. So I can run this off 2 turbines. You should be able to run it off 2 turbines anyway, but even still, I would like to do that. There we go, 8 out of 8, perfect. And they've altered things. So what we've got the auto eject, we've got the auto pull, we've got silk touch. Now this is where I put all those energy upgrades on, so I can actually have silk touch running. Then we just need to go into the configs. Then we need to do a radius. Now I think the radius is a maximum of 32, so if I just put 99, there you go, 32. So that should be 32 blocks in every direction, so pretty good. So we want to go into configs. A minimum, that is how deep it goes, to a maximum of how high it goes. So we are currently on level 70 on here, so we can actually increase that to 70, I believe. There we go. So it will do from here right down to bedrock, and whatnot. Then we want to add a filter in, and if I remember rightly, we need to go to tag, and then you do asterisk or asterisk and click save. And that should cycle through every ore that is in the game, but it's also showing some logs there as well, which is unusual, and I'm a little bit concerned about. Why is it showing logs? Since when was logs an ore? Okay, that's interesting, because I don't want to set this going and then it mine up my base, which is something I've done before, not necessarily with this, but definitely done it before, because that ore tag should just filter everything out that has the ore in its name. And last time I looked, stripped logs does not have ore in it, unless it's just picking up the O, A, and E in it, which is interesting. No item. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Tag ore. See, why does it show that? That's really, really weird to me, anyway. See, it's cobblestone there as well. I don't know why it's doing that, but we will kind of risk it and see what kind of happens with it. That's really strange. One thing I did forget, and I knew I would do, I need a little bit of pipes and a bit of storage, so let me just grab some chests and pipage, and I'll just have to keep an eye on it and see what happens. So there's a bit of pipage. Then we can grab those 4 chests that I found while I was out and about, and then let's grab a bit of iron, and we'll upgrade all 4 of these chests to the iron level of that. We could probably get away with upgrading to gold. I think I've got a little bit of gold, and even if I haven't, I should have in a bit. There we go, that should do. Right, so let's head back over to the digital miner, and we should be good to go. Right, so to output on this, I believe the output can be on the top if you wanted it to be. I normally do it from the back because I find that that's the easiest way to do it. And oh, I'm about to say, I thought I'd forgot my local controller there, but I haven't. That makes a change. So let's put these on an uneven pattern. There we go, just to annoy people and myself, and that can go into there. It would be easier if I had something like a ender chest, and then I could stick that directly on its backside, and then it could teleport directly into my base. But for now, this will have to do because I don't have the resources for that. And then we'll make sure that's going to be on an auto output, and then we should be able to just hit start and to mine 0. Well, that's not good. Config, it doesn't like this ore tag, does it? Require a replacement? No, it does not. Let's put that down to 60 and put it back to like default, because it's supposed to tell you how many stuff it is there to actually to mine. I don't know what the visuals do unless it tells me that. No. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it now. That is weird. Like I say, it is a new version of Mechanism. I think this is version 10, so maybe they have altered it a little bit. So yeah, that is really, really weird. Status all okay. Mod ID. Item stack. To mine. No, 0. Oh yeah, we need auto eject on. Without that, it won't go out the backside. Like I say, that should be it. But obviously they've moved or altered things to make it more complicated. See, unless it's just got a bit of a feature in it. Otherwise a bug. Oh, there we go. It's decided to work now. There we go. So mining 197,489. Will that also include stone? That also includes stone. Wow, okay. And it will still touch the stone. That's not good, to my mind. I don't want it to do stone or anything like that. So, yeah. It is working, obviously. I mean, we've got some of the fluorite ore. That is unusual. I'm going to have to look this up and see what they've done to it. Just one of those things, I'm afraid, guys. So yeah, they've messed around, and there's probably a feature or something that's been added to it that I don't know about. So yeah, if you guys do know what's going off, please let me know in the comment section, but otherwise I will look it up myself. But thank you very much for joining me. If you've got any hints, tips, comments or complaints, feel free to put them down in the comment section below. And if you did enjoy today's video, please remember to hit that like button. But regardless, thank you very much for joining me. Have yourself an excellent weekend, and I'll see you in the next episode, whenever that may be. Bye. Hey guys, future Tryonus here. Past Tryonus was a bit of a derp, and after a quick mess around, he's figured out what to do. Basically, the actual filter, if I stop this and reset it and go into configs, you put ores, add the S. That's all you have to do, and then click save, then go back, then you can click start, and as you can see there, it's now down to 10,903, and just keep an eye on it a little bit, and as you can see, we're not getting any more stone, but we're getting the redstone, the lead, and the iron, and everything is coming through so far. I will keep a close eye on it just to be on the safe side, but yeah, past Tryonus was a bit of a derp. So yeah, this is future Tryonus in more wisdom and more knowledge, letting you know. Anyway guys, thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.